I'm going to say something that sounds backwards, and then I'm going to prove it to you. The biggest mistake people make trying to earn money with AI is that they build the thing first. They spend a weekend making a beautiful product nobody asked for, launch it to silence, and quit. I did that twice. And then somebody showed me how to flip the entire order. Get someone to say, yes, I'd pay for that, before I built a single page. That one change is the difference between a hobby and an income. Give me 9 minutes. I'll walk you through the exact method, on screen, start to finish. This is episode 1 of a 3-part series. Here's the whole map so you know where we're going. Today, episode 1, you get your first dollar. We find a problem people already pay to solve, validate it in an afternoon, and build a digital product with AI. Episode 2, we build a tool that earns while you sleep. No coding. Episode 3 is the part every other channel hides from you. How to actually get strangers to buy, and the real math to 20 grand a month. Welcome to Simulation Files. This file is now open. Subscribe now, because if you miss an episode, the system breaks. Let's get into it. Here's the truth that took me 2 years and a lot of wasted weekends to learn. AI did not remove the hard part of making money online. It removed the boring part. It writes, it designs, it codes instantly. What it cannot do for you is the one thing that actually matters. Pick a problem real people will pay to make go away. So we start there. Not with, what do I want to make? With, what are people already spending money to fix? Because demand is the whole game. A mediocre product aimed at a desperate problem beats a beautiful product nobody needs every single time. Let me show you how to find that demand without guessing. I opened 2 places. First, the marketplaces where digital products already sell. Think Gumroad, Etsy, the template stores. I'm not looking for inspiration. I'm looking for proof. If I see the same kind of thing selling over and over with real reviews, that's a flashing sign that says, humans give money for this. Second, I go where people complain. Reddit threads, the replies under big creators, niche Facebook groups. I'm hunting for the same sentence said 5 different ways. I wish there was a simple thing that just did X. That sentence is gold. That's a product brief, written for you, for free, by your future customer. Now here's where AI earns its keep. I take everything I found and I hand it to Claude like a strategist. I'll say, here are 5 complaints I found from freelancers about getting paid late. Group them into the top 3 pain points, and for each one, suggest a simple digital product I could sell that solves it, and who exactly would buy it. In seconds, I don't have a vague idea. I have 3 specific products aimed at a specific person. That's the foundation. Specific wins, generic dies. Tattoo that on your brain, because it's going to come up in all 3 episodes. Now stay with me, because this next part is the single move that separates people who make money from people who just make stuff. And almost nobody does it. Before you build anything, you get a stranger to say yes. Here's how. You take that product idea and you describe it, just describe it, in the exact community where you found the complaint. Hey, I'm putting together a simple late payment toolkit for freelancers. Invoice templates, a polite but firm chase email sequence, a tracker. Would that be useful to anyone here? That's it. You're not selling yet. You're listening. If 5 people say, yes, where do I get it? You have a business. If it's crickets, you just saved yourself a wasted weekend. And you go back to idea number 2. This is the cheapest, fastest market research that has ever existed, and AI makes the next step instant. Because the moment someone says yes, you can deliver in under an hour. The boldest version of this, and people really do this, is you take the money first. A simple payment link. Founding price, $10, delivered tomorrow. Even one stranger paying you before the thing exists changes you. It's no longer a maybe. It's an order. And nothing makes you build faster than an order you've already been paid for. Okay, someone said yes. Now we build, and this is the easy part. I go back to Claude, and I say, create the full content for this freelancer late payment toolkit. I need 3 invoice templates with clear payment terms, a 4 email chase sequence that stays professional, and a 1-page tracker. Write all the actual copy. It doesn't hand me an outline. It hands me the product, the real wording. I read every line. This part matters. You are the editor. You are the taste. I fix what doesn't sound human. I drop it into a free design tool, export a clean PDF, and I have something I can deliver. Start to finish, an afternoon. For something I already sold. And notice what just happened. I didn't pay for software. I didn't hire anyone. I didn't need a following. I needed a problem, a yes, and a tool that turns a yes into a finished product in an hour. That's the whole machine, stripped to its frame. Now let me be straight with you, because this is where I lose the people who only wanted to hear, get rich. Your first product probably makes you a little money. Maybe it's $20. Maybe it's $200. That is not the point. The point is, you crossed the line from person who consumes content about making money to person who has made money. That line is everything. 90% of people never cross it, and not because they couldn't, because they kept waiting to feel ready. You will not feel ready. You'll feel ready after. And one warning, because I respect you too much to skip it. Do not go buy a done-for-you AI business off some ad tonight. The ones sold cheap are the same template sold to 1,000 people. The only person who reliably profits is the one selling it. The reason your thing works is that you aimed it at a real person's real problem. No shortcut replaces that. So here's your one job before episode 2. Not watch more videos. Go find one complaint in one community tonight. Just one real sentence of, I wish there was a thing that... Drop it in the comments. I'll reply with how I'd turn it into a product. I read every single one. And subscribe right now, because episode 2 is where this gets dangerous in the best way. We're going to build a tool, a little piece of software, that people pay for every single month, and you still won't write a line of code. That's the one that changes the math from extra cash to this could replace my job. Hit subscribe, do your one job, and I'll see you in episode 2. Always remember, explore the impossible. What's actually paying people right now? Digital products and micro apps as the fast on-ramp, recurring tools and services as the scalable layer. What's quietly dead? Generic prompt packs, content farms, done-for-you packages. And why the timing is real. Agentic tools have crossed the line where non-coders genuinely ship working software. And Anthropic even built a non-coder version, Cowork, on top of Claude Code. That grounding is baked into episode 2, so it isn't just hype.